So tires are a big investment in off-roading, and you don't want to throw that money away. So I'm going to show you how to do, it's what's called a redneck alignment. And you buy these are from Vevor. They're pretty cheap, and it just makes so you can do your own alignment on your truck, and you don't have to have, the steering wheel perfectly straight. You can get it perfectly straight with it, but mainly when you're going off-roading, you want that toe and your camber to be really good. Caster, not as much. Caster pretty much makes it so your steering wheel, when you're driving down the road going 55 mile an hour, it doesn't kind of pull you to the side. But when you're going off-roading, I'm mainly going to show you how to keep your tires healthy so they ain't wearing out on you. So what you do is you use this. This is what's called, and Vevor makes it. It's like I always call it a redneck alignment tool. And I'll show you how to install this real quick. There's a couple things you need when you're doing these alignments. This tool, what you do is you put these little tabs, this one and this one, against the rim. It doesn't have to sit on the ground. So if you have a large tire, just make sure that is touching the rim right there and there. And then what I do is take a little bit of duct tape and you basically want to duct tape this kind of in the middle. Make sure that they're on the rim right there and there, and just kind of duct tape it to your wheel. And get the other side, and same thing. Duct tape this thing right in the middle. Make sure those things are touching the rim, and give it a little bit of tension to it. And there you go. See, it's nice and tight to the wheel. It ain't moving. Now what this thing does is it has grooves down here, and that groove is to put your tape measure in. You'll end up putting your tape measure here, measuring across to the other one that you install on the other side, and you'll measure the length of it. Let's say it's 78 inches, and then you'll measure the back side from that same groove to the other side, the same groove. And then you'll see the measurement and say that one is 79 inches. That means that your tires are in 1 inch difference from the front to the rear. General rule is if you have an off-road vehicle, you generally want a zero toe on almost all off-road vehicles. You want zero. So if it's 78 and 79, you want 78 and a half and 78 and a half. If you can get that, then your tires are perfectly straight. Now, before you do the toe, you want to put a level against your rim right here, and put it on your bumper so that you can tell if your vehicle's level. Get your vehicle as level as you can. Put a level here, and you'll be able to see how much it needs to go in or out. If it's close, you're pretty good. But if it's way off, like a quarter of an inch off, or way off, then you'll want to do your camber first. Like in my case, it would be the CVs I have in the front. I have a easy way to adjust the camber on those front. There's little turning things you can turn on it. Pretty easy to do camber on independent front suspension. But if you have a Jeep, it's a little bit harder. There's a kingpin thing you got to turn. So if you're not going highway speeds a lot, then your camber isn't as big of a deal. But your toe is. So like I said, put a tape measure there to there, across, and try to get that the same exact. So 77 and a half inches, 77 and a half inches. And if you get that right, lock it in and you're good. That's going to give you a good, redneck alignment, and it'll help save, your tires. It'll keep you from eating away at your tires, save you that money on it. So that's pretty much it for this. Like I said, it's cheap. You just duct tape it on there. At least that's what I do. And then you can get basically it gives you a good measuring point on each corner. corner. So that's it for this episode. And if you like what we're doing, please subscribe because you all make it happen.